Okay, let's go back up here and we're going to teleport to the gatehouse out here in Windurst Woods. And we're going to pick up the next quest, which is called The Price of Peace. Where's that crystal at? There it is. Okay. Exit. Yes. We are kind of close to an auction house. We could go check, but nah. Okay. Let's go talk to this here Rocco Buma again. The missions we are currently able to offer you at the Eastern Gatehouse are The Price of Peace. Yes. So, have these missions helped in making you stronger? Perhaps you are about ready for a mission that involves the Yagudo Beastmen. On the other side of western Saratoruta, there's a place called Gideus, the home of the Yagudo. You know the Yagudo, don't you? They are the beastmen who forever so long have ravaged the grasslands of Saratoruta. But the current Star Sibyl took it upon herself to try and make amicable relations with the damned enemy. As a result, we have to pay tribute to the Yagudo with food offerings as a sign of our friendship. That's the crux of this mission. First, you are to go to the Ranasteri Biological Laboratory in Windurst Waters. The researchers there will provide you with today's food offering for the Yagudo. The researchers will tell you what you are to do next. It is an important mission issued by Heaven's Tower, or more specially, the Star Sibyl herself. Control your hatred of the Beastmen and fulfill this mission as best as you can. Okay. While I'm here, I'm halfway tempted to... Well, I don't even need this one, so never mind. Ranasteri is in Windurst Waters. Current region, Windurst Waters. Moghouse, I guess. And we are looking for Leapy Opie on the roof. Okay. Perfect. I don't know why I keep looking at my level like it's super important. We can't level up for a while, so that's all. You know, that just is what it is. I'm hoping maybe tonight. I imagine, I mean, we're blowing through these pretty quick. I think in the last hour we've gotten 2 missions done. We're almost done with our third. Well, we just started our third one. But this one doesn't look like it takes very long, so we should be through it pretty quickly. Okay. I think it would have been faster to go and take the teleport Taru that's next to the Chocobo racing doors instead of going this way. Would have put us right down here, I think. Can you talk to him from up here? You can, Taru. Wow. This should be that's the Opus tree. Ooh, we're not even in the right spot. Alright, we need to go to J9. Oh man, are you trying to tell me? Travel, let me see something here really quick. There's Waters is where I'm at, right? Where does that take you? 11, 10, 9. We are heading to Windurst Waters J9. I'm in Windurst Waters, yes. J9, the Ranasteri. In the southern portion of the zone. Okay, hold on. I forgot this. This area is broken into 2 maps. So we're actually wanting to go down here. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Winters can be kind of confusing if I'm being completely honest, but I think we're on the right track now. And this should lead us to another home point crystal as well. So that we can, in the future, just teleport down here. This should be the Rhinistery right here. I'll find out once I can, yeah. And then we need to go up on the roof, and there is a home point crystal right there. So in the future, we can just teleport right back to here, which will be nice. Let's go ahead and touch that. And then we need to find these stairs up to the roof. The roof. The roof. The roof is on fire. Stairs are on that side, but on the opposite side. Okay. And we are looking for an individual named Leapy Hoppy. Leapy Hoppy. Leapy Hoppy, it's nice to meet you. I'm a Mandragora. Where are you at, Leapy? There you are. Come here, Sleepy. What? Speak up. What's that you say? You're the help from the gatehouse, eh? Here you go. Sorry for all the fuss. Today's offering for the altars of Gideus. In these bags are Yagudo's favorite cherries. These should give those ugly old beastmen their merries. If you are wondering why there are now 2 bags, it's cause there's 2 altars in Gideus's crags. A Yagudo by each altar stands. To each of them a bag you hand. And though an offering you do bear, those Yagudo may attack you there. So take precautions, be prepared, lest you return in states impaired. That's cute. That's Cutaru. I liked that. Alright. So we are heading to Gideus. I do know how to get out to Gideus, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and go to the teleport crystal that is near the exit for this current area. Current region, Windurst Waters. Exit, yes. Then we need to head north and get out of here. And then we're running to Gideus. And then we don't have to go far into Gideus to achieve what we're trying to achieve today. We really don't. So we're gonna head out this way, and then we're going to... Signet lasts for 5 hours? Wow. I guess I should have been paying more attention when I put that on, but I didn't even think about it. Alright. What does that Moogle do, I wonder? I don't care enough to turn around and go check out, if I'm gonna be completely honest. And then we just need to return to the Rhinistery. And then trust is not the right thing. Noble Chocobo. And off we go. Let us... It shouldn't take long. You know, I think if I remember... Oh, man, I'm going to be honest. This was the very first zone I ever went into to fight stuff when I first made my character. My very first character I ever made was a Taru Taru Thief. It was a Taru Taru Thief, my very first character ever. And I was very fond of that, so I'm very excited for when we level up Thief eventually. There's a crawler. There's somebody out there on their chocobo just hanging out. Aw, that's cute. That brings me happiness. What are we doing here? We still need to look for that. I do have a couple things I can put away that I'm not going to be using. View house, log wardrobe. I am going to use some of this stuff though, so. But I can just pull it straight out from here, so that's cool. Go away for now, I don't care. Alright, cool. And we are well on our way to have a nice empty inventory. Eventually we're gonna have to do the inventory quest to upgrade our inventory size. Excuse me. And we should almost be to Gideus. And we are... here. What we got going on here? I wonder if they've added a survival guide out to here. That would be very cool, actually. I'm gonna let it all load for a second before we start running around. Alright, and we look to be completely loaded in now. We got goblin footprints. Do we have a survival guide out here? I am not seeing one. Okay. So we've got 2 Yagudos that we need. We've got Gu Pakya and we've got La Mozi. La Mozi. And I believe they are both relatively easy to get to. They're just on the far opposite sides of each other. But being level 60, we do not have to worry about being aggroed by anything. It would be hilarious if we did, but we don't. Alright. Come on. It'd be nice if we could mount up in here, as broken as that would be. I guess I didn't try, but I believe this is a dungeon, per se. So we shouldn't be able to. Yeah, I didn't think so. This is considered like a dungeon. Yagudo Initiate. Okay, so the first one we need is right there. We've got La Mozi. Hello, La Mozi. And we are giving you the food offering. Good. We are taking Smoothskin's food offering. Quack! But now you must be leaving. Quack! Alright, so we're going to head back the exact same way we came, but go to the opposite side and give offer of drink to the other Yagudo. And then we can just, it looks like we might have to hoof it, though I believe there is an outpost really close to right here. So we might actually be able to go to that outpost and hit a survival guide. And then we could just jump back into Windurst, jump over to the Rhinosteri, and then we're good to go. I mean, at that point. All right. This way. Freak! Freak! Oh my god. The birds. The birds. Quite the adventure. You know, the thing is you don't think... Obviously, this isn't a difficult mission, but the amount of time we're having to spend to do it is a significant amount because we're having to run to all these different places and do these different things. Ah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You know, you would think after however many years this game's, so what, 2002, so 22 years, they would fix some of those ledges so that you don't get stuck on them. But I just say that is part of the experience at this point. Alright, we got a Yagudo Scribe here. Too weak to be worthwhile. Just had to make sure, you never know. And this should be where the last Yagudo we need to give our offering to is. Who is that? Is that Gu Pakya? Gu Pakya. You be coming a long way to deliver this, kya? You be telling other Smoothskins to keep offerings coming, kya kya kya. My question is why are there only 2 good NPC Yagudos? Why can't there be other good Yagudos? I'd like to see a whole beast tribe of just, you know, good Yagudos. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to jump on another job and level it up, I think, before we end up losing that bonus. Not that we're losing it anytime soon. It's still up for 9 more hours. Plus, I think we can use the freaking thing again at this point. We can. We can. The amount of experience that I was getting from those freaking enemies was just so cool. It's nice to know that there will come a point where it's just like, yeah, we'll give you just buttloads of experience. I imagine the grind at the end of the game has to be just astronomical. I wonder what... So, a game mode that I never got to experience myself that I always wanted to was Dynamis. I wonder what that looks like nowadays. I'm very excited to find that out. Let's go ahead and write our raptor. We haven't wrote our raptor in a while. What are we doing? Man, this raptor is so fast. I wonder if there's a raptor mount in 14 now. I think there is. Speaking of 14, I've actually recently started working on a list to see what a 100% playthrough of that game would look like. And now, obviously, you know, when we speak of 100% playthrough, we're not going to collect every piece of armor in the game. I think that would be just a tad silly. But special armor and stuff like that, absolutely. So we're looking at getting all of the artifact armor for all the classes, all of the, you know, relic weapons and stuff like that. Right now, I've only worked out what it looks like for A Realm Reborn, so just base A Realm Reborn. And the list is a whole page long, so we've got it looking like that's going to be every single zone map unlocked, every single dungeon done at proper item level, including raids and trials. That's including the extreme trials as well. We've also got the survival guide. Nice. Go ahead and use this to get back to Windurst. Or Windurst. I didn't mean to add that to my favorites, but up and away, please. What else do we have on there? Doing all the levy quests, getting all the gatherers and crafters up to level 50, including gathering and crafting all the 1 through 50 items. I think the crafters in general are going to be pretty tough too, because that means we have to get the books, which means that we have to do the special crafts to get the special currency, to get the special books, to get the special recipes, which require better gear to be able to do, which won't be as hard in A Realm Reborn as it will be as we get to like Endwalker and stuff like that. Current region, Windurst Waters, number 3. What else do we have on the list? Getting Blue Mage from to level 50 and getting all the blue magic and base A Realm Reborn in A Realm Reborn. What else do we got on that list? I think that's really a good generalization of most of the thing that's already on the list. Is this the right one? It is. We need to go around this way though. And then we will head back to that original gatehouse that we went to and turn that in. But yeah, it's something I'm really excited about. I'm currently working on a Google Sheets for that, as well as the one I'm working on for like 100%ing Final Fantasy XI. Bum, bum, bum. We of the Rhinostery would like to explore the underground canals too, and investigate why the Great Beast disappeared after the war ceased. But the entrance to the canals and Windurst walls has been off limits for 20 years, despite our calls, known only as the Priming Gate. Guardians guarded as of late. I know. That's why I'm asking you for your cooperation. Our objectives can coincide. I'm in search of Karaha Baruha's laboratory, and you're in search of the Great Beast Slayer. But opening the Priming Gate is no easy thing. The key is our Rhinoceros Minister's ring, and Minister Rakususu wouldn't to lend you her ring even if you were to really her friend. You don't get what I'm asking. That's why I'm asking you. Listen, on the night Rakususu comes back from the Northlands... Let's continue this discussion later. Tataru. Back from Gideus now, I see. Your mission's done. What joy, what glee. Oh, that was the Oristry Minister, Ajido Marajido, who wants to go to Karabarua's lab in the canals, So it really is the truth, what the rumors say. He's been asking about forbidden magics today. I'm surprised he doesn't get caught without quibble by Windurst Star Sibyl, or Windurst Sibyl guards in the Great Star Sibyl. Anyway, your task's complete, your mission's done, so return to the gatehouse where you begun. Aha, I'm sure something great awaits you back at the gate. I'm sure you're right. So the way that Final Fantasy XI works, for anybody who's not familiar with it, that does mean we are now going to finish up rank 3, or the third mission for rank 1. And usually each rank has 3 missions. So we should be moving up to rank 2. Just exit, yes. And then, let's go ahead and see what the next quest looks like. This mission cannot be skipped, good. So that's which one we're doing next then. Alright. Where are you at? Rocco Buma? No, we're not doing that again. There we go. So you completed the mission, then I shall be recommending you for promotion to rank 2. I suggest you try your hand at Conquest now, as you'll need to gain more rank points before we issue you further missions. You can gain the rank points you need from participating in the regional conquest. Ask the Warlock Guard in charge of Conquest over there for further information. See you around. Alright, let's go ahead. First things first, we want to go into our Mog safe and pull out a stack of crystals. Mog storage. Our Mog case. Do I have any crystals in here? I really don't have any crystals in here. What have I done with all my crystals? Mog locker? Mog storage? Are they all in my Mog safe? I had so many more than that. Something's not adding up. I did not just throw away a bunch of crystals at some point, did I really? That doesn't seem like something I would have done. Also, since I'm in here, might as well put these 2 things away. Really? That is most unfortunate. I'm just going to go to the auction house and buy some then. I'm lazy. On that same note, I need to see if the ammunition, if somebody has been so kind as to put at least one more, probably for like 50,000, knowing them. They're going to be like, heh, 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 I'm gonna make this guy work for it. I see this person named Azurites who only bought 3. Why would he have bought 3 if he didn't need them for the summoner quest? That's probably what these people are thinking. Alright, nothing there. Crystals. Fire crystals. Actually, let's just buy a stack of fire crystals. Or, watch it be some ungodly amount of money. Only 7,000, that's not bad. As I go for 10,000. You know what, let's, I'm just curious if somebody tried to lowball so their sells faster. Okay. Let me just try 5,000 then. I'm like, I wonder if somebody lowballed as I try to lowball myself. Alright, cool. Just curious. Just curious if somebody tried to lowball even the slightest. Okay, no. Somebody straight up did. I need to stop. Just buy them for 7,000. Alright, so everybody's being good. They're all selling theirs for, you know. What? They said they were all selling for 7,000. Now, all of a sudden, they're selling for more? 8,000? Ridiculous. Somebody has upped the price by a whole 1,000 gil. This is absurd. I'm over here trying to lowball the whole time, and I'm angry now that they were doing that. God, those bastards. Alright, so this next one cannot be an instant warp, scroll, or ring. Set wonders will make for quick return towards the end of the mission. So that means what we'll do is we're going to trade 7 crystals to Harara WW. No, we're not inviting her to our group. We're giving her 7 crystals. To your conquest points. I would like to spend my conquest points on common items. They're only 10 points each. That's... wow, okay. Alright. So, Rako Buma. I need the quest called Lost for Words. Alright. Have you ever seen the Oppistaries Library of Magic in Windurst Waters? Looks like you're in a spot of trouble there, as they are urgently asking for any able adventurer we have on hand to go help them out. How about it then? If you feel you're up for it, why don't you volunteer to help the Oppistarie out? Yeah, sure. Then proceed to the Oppistaries Library of Magic immediately. It's on the north side of Windurst Waters, the building that the road to the North Gatehouse runs through. Which we actually have the teleport. If we go to Windurst Waters exit, it'll actually put us right next to it. And we're gonna talk to... travel to another home point. Current region, Windurst Waters. Number 1, let's go. And we're gonna talk to Tosuko Parika at G8. He's in the East Wing. That makes that a little bit easier for us. East Wing is going to be the one on the left then. Alright. Nope. Here we go. Tosuka Parika. Huh? Sorry about that. I was just thinking. I'm facing my first crisis since taking over as Minister of the Oppistarie here. By the way, who in my stars are you? What? You're an adventurer sent here to help from the Gatehouse? Well then, let me explain. Where do I start? Firstly, do you know the role of the Oppistarie's Library of Magic? This is a repository for the storage and preservation of innumerable scrolls and books, from ages long past right up to the present. The most important role of our librarians is to co-sign our entrusted writings to posterity without ever losing a single one of them. Why, even during this terrible war 20 years ago, we were able to protect almost all of the books. But the restricted books section is another matter. Restricted books are never allowed to be taken out of the Library of Magic and are normally sealed away in a special room. Manuscripts, life-threateningly dangerous to those weak in magical powers. Books of the dark arts, not to be viewed by mortal eyes. Ancient scrolls not even the Minister of the Oppistarie is allowed to open. All of which are writings that, if taken outside, would cause great calamity. However, one very important book disappeared during the war 20 years ago and has never been seen since. But recently I received word that said book had fallen into the dirty paws of that outrageous Mithrin cat burglar who inhabits Windurst Woods. Although the source of this information is dubious, the possibility that she has that book is a matter of great consequence. That's where you come in. I want you to go meet that so-called cat burglar and confirm whether or not she possesses any of our restricted books. The Oppistarie must retrieve any restricted books back as soon as possible and at any cost. We are counting on you. Alright. So then we are going to go ahead and go talk to Nanamigo, which I think the fastest way to get to her would be going to Windurst Woods Mog House. Travel to current region, Windurst Woods Mog House. Yes. There's one that's actually probably closer than that, but I can almost guarantee I have not gone that way and grabbed it. It might be worth taking a stroll over there, though. Okay. We are going to... it should be northeast, I think, if I remember correctly. But we're going to go ahead and head north out of here. And then we'll head east. That would have taken us into Winter's Walls if we'd kept going that way. Patsa Mayhawk. Edmondo. Edmondo. Do 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 do. Edmondo. I don't think that's the right one. I think the one that we want to is the further one. I mean, I literally could look, honestly. I'm too lazy. Ah, walls. Pillars. Everything. Yeah, no, this should be the right one, I think. I think we're in the right spot. Go, Toto. And it's this one right here. Heyo. Pico, Wani, and Gio. Maybe not. Let's go check this side. Over here. There she is. Not Amigo. Is she from Al Amigo? I'm a trifle busy these days. Be a good boy and leave me be. Oh, what's this then? You've got a Winder's Trust permit. That must mean you're interested in trust. You can't possibly be serious. An unaccomplished adventurer wanting to summon my alter ego? Preposterous. What? Did you think we were bosom buddies? I don't have any feelings for you. Yeah, no, I don't care about that. We have other matters to discuss. You want to know if I have a restricted book in my possession, do you? Where in Vana'diel did you hear that? You can never be too careful, you know. Okay, I'll let you in on it. You're a second-rank adventurer, aren't you? Then allow me to ask you this little favor I have first. If you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, so to speak. Do what I ask and I'll let you check the book I found. How about it then? Yeah, sure. Did you know that up in the Taranji Canyon there is a series of caves known as the Maze of Shakarami? If you examine the rocks in those caves with this lapis monocle hard enough, you should be able to find a lapis coral. I want you to bring me one. Happy hunting. Alright. So, I don't know if I ever grabbed the survival guide at the outpost in Buburimu Peninsula. So if I didn't, we're going to need to go out to Mahara, and we'll run from there out to Taranji Canyon. Because that zone is going to put us the closest to the... What is that place called? The Caves of Shakarami. Maze of Shakarami. Shakarami. Edmondo. Hey, look at that. Hope they're doing good. Okay. So into the Mog House area. And we need to go out to Port Winders, where the survival guide is. Port Winders. Nope. Exit. Thank you. You know, I didn't realize how hard the 100%ing of this game was going to look like. Until I'm not able to get the items I need for those relic quests and stuff like that. Okay. Survival guide. See, that guy's got his relic armor. Damn it. Teleportation services. Is it the Zulkheim? Novalin? Durflin? No. Zaratabruda? No. Full Shushu? Taranji Canyon? I say we just go straight out to Taranji Canyon then, actually. I didn't even know we got a survival guide out here, if I'm being completely honest. So, we can just mount up. I wonder why it slows down when you're jumping on this chocobo. And then we're gonna head south, and then we're gonna head east, and kind of just follow this this north wall to the east. I'm actually curious really quick. It would work, but I'm just gonna go around this way actually. Around this way. Oh, strolling saplings. That just reminds me of that NM we found in Jugner Forest when we were trying to find that beetle NM. And it was just, I was like, you know what, fine. We found an NM, let's finally fight it. He said, bet. Oh, that was too much fun. Alright, there's where we're going. And then once we get into the cave, there is a survival guide in there, which will be good. We'll grab that. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. Oh, they're all named Poltergeist. I was like, oh, excited. Alright. I don't think we have the map for this next area. Let's go past these ones. You know, I would love to see the creature that left these bones. Like, what do you guys think left these? What monsters were these? Are there any lore around that? You guys want to leave a comment telling me? I'd love to hear it, or just your theory if there is no lore about it. All right, so inside here we need to head to G6. It's on the upper map. I don't know what that means. But what I will do, just in case, I don't think I really need to worry about it, but we'll pull out Shantoto too. It seems that she can handle her freaking self, man. I'll tell you what, she's badass. Alright, we'll go ahead and grab that survival guide, and we're gonna head down this way. Do I have a map of this place? I do not. I wonder how you get the map here. One of the things I noticed when we were looking for the coffer key for the Sea Serpent's Grotto is that's actually how you get the map there, is by you know, opening the coffer. There we go. My brain really blinks out sometimes. CDE. We're going to G6, so going north is good. FG, we need to start heading east though, which it looks like this is starting to head east. Good. So northeast is what we want to keep going. Okay, those are normal carnivorous crawlers, stink bats, all normal named enemies in here as far as I can tell. All right, we're in G7 right now, so we need to head north. Hold on, that's a normal scorpion. Okay, 7 G6. Onto Eurisha Fork, then at G6 you take the right. Oops. Okay. I think we were supposed to take the right wall here, or the right pathway. Several aggro enemies on the way. I don't think we need to worry about any enemies aggroing us here. This should take us to a room in H5, it says. Currently we're in G6. H6. Needs to start heading more north, yep. So this room is going to be H5. Blah, blah, blah. There are 4 fossils. Okay. Examine a fossil rock until you get a lapis coral. There's a fossil rock right there. I wonder if there's more of them. There's one right here. Alright, we got the lapis coral. Okay. So you get a lapis coral. Now we are going to return to Nanamigo. Alright, cool. So instant warp, let's get out of here back to Windurst. I mean, is there much more we're having to do? Man, this quest is a lot longer than I would have expected it to be. Wow. Alright. So we are going back to Nanamigo real quick. So we're going to teleport back to Winterswall's Mog House to run there. And then we need to go out to East Saruta Baruta. Saruta Baruta. Saruta Baruta. And the travel, current region, Windurst Woods, Mog House, yes. Ooh, okay. I kind of remember where we're going now, and we'll actually be going somewhere where there's bad stuff. Now I wonder if we're actually still a aggro even 90. Never mind. Where we're going, there's going to be stuff that can actually aggro us. And then we've only got one more mission after this because so the way that the rank missions work after you get to rank 2 is you can't actually skip missions by trading crystals like you saw us do earlier with that 7 crystals we used. So we are heading completely north again. It's in conjunction with this. Yeah, I'll do that later. I'm not too worried about it. What job should you what job do you guys think we should level up next? We can get anything that is easily attainable without the expansions for the most part, other than Rise of Zilart, which kind of just goes hand in hand at this point times. Hey, I got that item you were looking for. I'm a trifle busy these days. Oh, you're the Windurst permit. Shut your mouth. Nanamigo! Take your lapis rock. So you come through with it. Here, I'll give you all this. I'll give you this key. We'll make the transaction at my hideout deep in the Harutoto ruins. You go on ahead. I'll catch up with you there once I've finished up here. Alright, we got our hideout key. Let's go. She's inviting us back to her place. I know what she's really inviting us over for. You know, I might be a little packaged, but I pack a big punch. You know what I'm saying, everybody? Let's go. So silly. So now we are gonna head out to East Saruta Baruta. Saruta Baruta. Saruta Baruta. Saruta Baruta. And we are gonna head to J7. J7? I know that place so well. If that's the case, we actually can just take the survival book out there. Okay. So let's go back out to Port Windurst. And from Port Windurst, we shall... take the survival guide out there. Lower left corner of the big room shaped like a rectangle. Okay, okay. Alright, cool. Whoop, 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 whoop. There it is. And now we gotta look for the Saruta Baruta, which is right here in our Harutoto ruins. Up and away, baby! Map. I don't need no dang old map. Just give me numbers. Just give me numbers and I know where I'm going. All right, so we are here. This is the way we want to go further in. And then first things we're going to do is when we enter the big room, we want to go to the lower left. Oh, wrong way. Lower left. So that means we're going to go left. And then there should be one of those little hallways that leads into one of the gizmo rooms. And then we're going to go through a cracked wall in that room. So this should lead into there. And whoop, 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 whoop. Ooh, cracked wall. I assume the cracked wall will be over on the left here. I done messed up. Go to G9. You need to head west. C, D, F, G, H. Yeah. We're going to G9, so we need to go southwest. You remember how we talked about a couple missions ago how I should read more thoroughly what I'm doing? This should take me where I need to go. G, we're still in H. I can tell there's G9. All right, so we head in here. And then there is no need for sneaking invisible as the beetles and bats here are in the upper 80s. They don't aggro. Head to G8, the tunnel extension there is marked. We're looking for G8. And could you imagine accidentally hitting attack on that? I think just for shits and... No, I don't fucking need deodorize. There we go. Alright, so we are just gonna kind of... We're just going to, look around. We're just gonna look around till we find it. Our main goal is to get to G8. G8 means that we need to go... A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We need to go west. South. Northwest. We need to go northwest. If I'm doing my calculations in my head correctly. F, G, H. So we're at H8. Keep heading this way. No more need to go north. We need to be going southwest now. Which I think we're actually going in the right direction. Ooh, Coven bats? Hello, hello. Alright, we're in G8. We did it. Is that a... That's a grounds tome. Well, at least we can get out of here easily enough. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, we've clicked on the door. Ha ha ha. Thank you for kindly coming all this way to carry out our little transaction. This is what you're going to do. Drop all the money and equipment you have on you, then get the hell out of here. Don't tell us this is your first lesson in the School of Hard Knocks now, little boy. Ah, perhaps you should consider this your tuition fee. You see, we intended to use that book as bait to lure unsuspecting do-gooders like yourself into our little trap. Hurry up and drop all your belongings. You don't want to keep me waiting. Huh? The extinguished magic is our lord. The slumbering strength is our ruler. We have found you, Mithra. Return the life force of our leader back to us. This is bad. What do we do, Top Cat? We can't take on 3 Ace Guardians and expect to live. You tricked us. You stole from us many important things you did. They were our lord's belongings. They were our ruler's possessions. It is not permissible for living fools such as you to take property of the deceased. So, Mithra, tell us where you hid our ruler's belongings. If you do not want to join him in death, then you had best speak the truth. All right, I'll tell you then. All you wish to know is their whereabouts, right? The boxes you seek are hidden in the old summoner's residence in Windurst Walls, the House of the Hero. Now that I've told you, you can stop chasing us around, all right? You appear to be telling the truth. Of course I'm telling the truth. I know only too well what you Guardians can detect when someone is lying. Then you also know that we are incapable of lying as well. We will be returning to town after we have silenced you forever. Why, you double-crossing? This time you've gone too far. When you cannot lie, you must value your words as much as your life. It is the minister of the Orrery, Ajita Marugido. So, Guardians of the Dark, you have already investigated Taru to me, have you? Dare I ask what evil enterprise you are planning? Don't Taru tell me that you are after the forbidden magic as well. That could possibly be true, could it? They are. Why? Huh. They cannot lie, but they can keep their silence. I underestimate Taru them. So now I see, you stole that book from our Guardian friends there, eh? But to hide it in your other spoils right under our noses in old Karaha Baruha's residence, I guess you could say that the darkest Taru place is always under the candlestick. You can leave the rest to me. Give me the key to the House of the Hero. I'm talking about Karo Baruha's ring. I know you've got Taru it. You know that the second you lay hands on those boxes, the Guardians are going to go after you, don't you? Well, I suppose if it means an end to being tailed by those creepy Guardians and you, my pesky little man, then it is a small price to pay. You have the gall to think I enjoy playing cat and mouse running around after you, do you? Really, now. As for you, adventurer, get out of here while you still can, otherwise you'll have a cat in hell's chance of escaping with your belongings intact. Next stop, old Karaha Baruha's residence. I had better hurry back to Windurst Walls before it's too late. What's going on? Alright, Ground's Tome. Repatriation. Let us be gone. Let us quit this place at once. Right. Oh yeah, it's right here. And then Windurst Walls. Region, Windurst Walls. This one, yes. And now we are off to... Let us head to... the House of the Hero. We've been there a couple times. We know that place very well. And then let me get ready for our next quest here real fast. Let me go ahead and get around the corner here. This mission is skippable to the next one then. Alright, cool. I do apologize, guys. I don't mean for the audio to cut out like that so drastically. Alright, as soon as you accept this mission... Okay, cool. I don't even need to read that yet. This should be the House of the Hero right here. Yep. The door is unlocked. Hey, now we know why Ajido Marujido is here, by the way. Now I can finally make some progress with my plan. Huh? Whoa, a curious one you are. Wataru, did you follow me all the way here? You're on a mission from the Optistery. Oh, so you're the foolhardy adventurer who accepted that one. Do you really think that the Book of the Gods could actually fall into the hands of that petty thief, the cat burglar? This is no Book of the Gods, it's just a work of the famous Karaha Baruha. The pages, they're blank. It can't Haru be. The time for the Book of the Gods to lose its magic has come. You must hurry back to the Optistery. Tell Tasuka Parika that the pages of the Book of the Gods has turned blank. Tell him the Book of the Gods is no more. Give me the book. Give me the book! Alright, well, I think he said no. So, back to Windurst Waters. We'll want to go to the exit teleport crystal, or home point crystal. And then we will just run up to the gatehouse that's right up the road from there after we're done there. And we will pick up our next mission that will take us to rank 3 after we complete it. Excuse me. Alright. Home point. Current region, Windurst Waters, exit, yes. And off we go. And then it was on the east side, so it's this one right here to our left, if I remember correctly. Ah, the Culinarian Guild is here. I wonder what it would be like to level up your crafts nowadays. Asuka Parika, I've got the gravest of news, my guy. The vibes are off. Oh, you're finally back. How did it go? Did that so-called Mithrin cat burglar really have her paws on one of our restricted books? Yeah, bro. No printer. Whoa, what? Preposterous. The Book of the Gods? No. The time for the Book of the Gods to lose its magic has come? What? It said that when the Book of the Gods loses its magic power and returns to blank pages, the shadows of destruction will set upon our world. Oh, really? How could such a fearful thing ever happen? Ajido Marujido, I bet you wanted the Book of the Gods so badly that you came up with this preposterous lie. Don't you worry about Ajido Marujido. I'll report him to the Star Sibyl myself. As for you, adventurer, I must warn you to forget this ever happened. Do you understand? I again recorded this. That's not gonna happen. Ba-da-ba-bum-ba-bum.